welcome back to The Disaster Dudes.
That's me. And me. With special guests.
You are really
me.
going all in on this fucking I'm a clone thing, aren't you?
I'm not... What? No.
I don't get it. Am I a clone or am I a robot?
What? No, I said we were clones.
Who are we clones of then?
Us! We are clones of the Disaster Dudes. That was the joke of the last episode. Fucking hell.
Oh.
This was just me saying weird shit. Jesus.
I don't know that there's fucking things I'm supposed to be following on with. Yeah.
You think that I can remember that shit? No. I remembered it. I just told you about it. But...
Look at our money. Not only is it a 69 joke, it's also sequential.
No. Naughty.
Okay.
Die.
Oh no.
In real life even.
Oh no. How do I do this? Sup?
Hey, look, it's the Eskimo. Is it Snaz Undertale? Ah, shit, it's difficult being this funny.
I have achieved comedy.
Let me go back to mentioning how bad the graphics of this new game is.
Fuck, I keep pressing that expecting it to be the inventory, but it's not. Oh, the wind is not going the right way,
shit.
and I'm also out of magic. Well
nice. What the fuck are you holding?
then. It's the leaf.
Magic
Since
leaf?
since it's out of magic, it's got no actual thing. It's just like this stemmy bit.
Have you ever tried to like grab a leaf and actually pull the leafy bits away from the veiny bits?
It doesn't go well.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I was a really good kid and it went well for me.
I thought you were going to say, I was a really good kid. I never pulled leaves apart.
And I also once came across... Stop touching me. Stop touching my leg.
Oh my god, what?
Penis.
Hold on. Oh, I can't put the camera around the corner.
But yeah, no, so
Fuck her.
I touched some poison ivy once whilst I was in Vietnam, and it was uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah,
I
it's
put
kind of
it
supposed to
on
be.
like most of my body.
Why?
I didn't know it was poison ivy. I was just fucking around in a plant, and this was an apartment complex. This was in the gardens of the apartment complex. I don't know why they put poison ivy in there.
Basically, something that you wouldn't know is that if you come in here and try to buy bombs sooner, this guy charges way too fucking much for them.
Okay, and you tell me that you can't just kill him and grab his bombs?
No,
terrible
the
game.
pirates have to do that.
Ooh boy, is that Zelda? We can pretend it's Zelda, right?
Yeah, sure, why
Just
not?
complete the game. Just that's Zelda.
Yeah.
Oh, it just looks a little funky.
Just watch. It'll end up being a Sheikah Zelda situation again.
Ooh boy. What?
Jesus
Are
Christ.
you like half reading these? Or are you just taking a while to like click it?
Have I clicked the wrong... it's probably just the widescreen hack doing this thing again. It doesn't always do that, but like...
Describe your situation.
Are you not seeing... Oh, are you wanting to know about the text?
Well, I don't know. Like, maybe. I don't know what's going on. Tell me.
Basically, like...
Oh, we have a
She's the leader of the pirates. She's actually a good person.
Why is there like a...
And she's well aware of the fact that we need the pearl more than she does.
Why is there a fucked up, tied up Mickey Mouse?
The password. Schooner.
Do you want to buy some skooma?
Fuck me, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Try and remember. Schooner.
Okay.
Schooner.
You're a fucking schooner.
You have to type it in.
Oh,
It has to be fucking, I think it has to be like fucking capitalized properly as well.
Oh boy.
Sub bitch.
Hi.
It doesn't give me the
His
option to
head's
free him.
Super fucked.
There are still bombs here.
Why don't you walk over them? Can you not jump? Huh? You're a fucking little idiot?
Apparently.
Okay.
Let's go.
Fucking sucks to be you then, doesn't it?
Yep. But Link's supposed to be the good guy, so obviously he wouldn't steal the bombs from the shop owner, but at the same time, he'll just leave him there.
Ah, yeah. Boy. Oh yeah, no, so we've decided that the next game that we play is going to be Skyrim.
For fuck's sake.
We're going to play the most original character, which is a Khajiit, archer, sneak archer. And I mean, we're gonna branch off a little bit, and we're gonna go and we're gonna use some healing spells, because we don't want to, you know, just kind of play a shit character.
What a fucking schooner.
Nice.
Also,
I'm gonna do a thing that quite a lot of people don't do. We're gonna go get Shadowmere at some point, because using a horse that doesn't die, that's pretty smick.
Smick.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm running out of weird words to say, so I kind of have to make up words. Hey, we've been here before. We have been here before.
Yeah. That's
Why
the whole.
are we redoing this?
Because they have the bombs.
What?
I remember how the last time we did it, it was for the spoils bag. This time round, it's for the bombs.
Why don't we just kick the fucking kid in the nuts? Make him get it for us.
He is just a tiny adult, first of all.
Alright, well then we're the kids and we kick him in the nuts.
This could be like a Danny DeVito situation. He could be very strong.
Is Danny DeVito known for being particularly strong?
I don't know, man. Those fucking things move.
They do, yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're on a ship.
No, like...
Uh-huh.
Did I imagine it? I might have imagined it. I don't think I did.
Congratulations.
New plan, Nico. You're locked in there. Fuck you. Give us the bombs.
God, yes. He has to use the bombs to get out. Why don't we just set the fucking boat on fire? Fuck it, we don't need the bombs.
Don't climb the fucking thing, you dickhead.
Right, go down. Good boy.
Look, because the rope is going through the rafters, it is absolutely moving.
Nope. Oh boy. Use.
I shouldn't have stopped moving.
Have you seen the new Star Wars?
I have not even seen
films?
The Last Jedi.
I don't know what film that is.
That's 8.
Like I said, that is. Is that the first of the new ones?
Second of the new ones.
I've only seen the first of the new ones.
Yeah, same then.
Yeah, boy.
It has been such a long fucking time since I've watched the original Star Wars. Like I said, I only know about the Death Star joke, the Death Star explosion for what it is because of something else.
I mean, Star Wars hasn't ever really interested me that much. It was kind of cool, but I think that just like the massive popularity around it and the amount of like just fucking hard boners around it has kind of ruined it as a film.
That's just it, right? Whenever someone gets too passionate about something, it just gets really disappointing.
Unless you're also really passionate about it, and it's just they're not that great.
That's the thing.
I enjoyed
about
Spaceballs. That was a good film.
Oh, America's down and but yeah, that's my thing about Lord of the Rings. People love it so fucking much, and like I've watched 45 minutes, and it just wasn't my thing. And like I don't want to commit 9 hours to hoping that it'll get better. Tetra knows that we've stolen from the pirates.
Ah, yeah, boy. The I think at least with Lord of the Rings, and I mean to be fair, it's somewhat the same in Star Wars, but like,
the thing is,
the editing on it, the visual effects are really fucking good for like when it was made. Like,
well, that's
smacksy.
If it's like a one-time short thing, like Lord of the Rings is 3 hours, and I don't want to watch like the extended cut because then like if I
do like it, then you're missing out on what is essentially an extra half an hour or whatever.
It's not even that. It's just that if I'm okay with like not watching the extended cut, but at the same time like people are talking about scenes that are in the extended cut, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And that was a double what the fuck, because not only did it go for that, I also thought my boat was there. He's over here. The male.
It's dancing.
But yeah, when it's like one movie at a time that has like amazing visual effects for the time, like Tron, like the original Tron was a very nice thing to watch.
It was, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna watch it again, I don't think. Oh! Wait, what the fuck do you get for getting the Beetle membership then?
His dick.
Possibly.
Yeah. Tom? Was that it?
Did the boat just stop me from jumping onto him because he wanted to talk to me first? You cock.
Did you enjoy getting people wet? HOTD joke.
Rip the creator of that.
It was only like one of them. I mean, they weren't going to make another season anyway, so fuck them.
That's not the point! He's a dead man!
I don't care, he wasn't going to make more of my anime titties. So I want him dead. I killed him.
Oh, I see. This is how it comes out.
I am the Bristol Pusher.
Oh no. Ooh.
I am the British rapist. You are stuck in here with me.
I've been that way for a long time, Ty.
You've been stuck inside of me.
Like, what other movies can you think of that had, like, that were well known for, like, visual effects? Because, like, Lord of the Rings was New Zealand's beauty.
I'm not gonna lie, I never actually knew Lord of the Rings or Star Wars as, like, good for their visual effects. Like, I've only...
Well, they shrunk a giant fucking Scottish guy down into a dwarf, didn't they?
I don't know, did they?
Ty, do you like this gameplay, by the way?
I know, right?
Fuck.
I didn't know they did that, but, like...
Yeah, Gimli was like a huge buff, like fucking wrestler dude, I think.
But like, I would have never known that. Like, when I've heard of them, it isn't because of that. I've always heard of like Lord of the Rings for the cool setting and all of the like, you know, the cool characters and all their like.
That's just it though. Like, it's not that cool. Maybe it's because like it was the basis for so many other fantasy things, but like it's very basic fantasy now. I mean, it's probably got a very detailed lore, but the basic premise is just, eh.
I mean,
any fantasy setting can have good lore.
But that's what you're essentially saying is that you then don't like any fantasy because there isn't fantasy that's different that doesn't exist.
That's the thing.
Name one thing that's a different fantasy because it's all elves and dwarfs and like.
The Witcher was where I was going there because The Witcher is based. It's fantasy based in I want to say Slavic. It might not be Slavic. Basically,
you said Poland last time, but
is that not a Slavic country?
It is, but I'm just saying.
Fuck you! I don't know these things.
Disagreeing with you.
I'm saying
know
these
that when
things.
you had played the game, you said Poland, so you might have had a better idea then than when you were saying it now.
That's very possible. I know the author's Polish. And he's like Nikolai. That's Russian.
Nikolai, you want to go bowling?
But yeah, like that's got roots in like actual like mythology and shit, and like as a result, it's actually quite good. Like I find it's very, though. To be fair, I'm comparing The Witcher's game, like The Witcher 3, to a very similar, a little known indie RPG about fantasy called Skyrim. I don't know if you've heard of it, but basically like. For a long time now, I thought
thick boy.
That was not the right thing to do. I thought that like Skyrim was actually like a quite good thing in terms of story. It's quite a entry level thing. Like the voice acting and characters and shit, like it doesn't feel real. It feels quite wooden.
I mean,
probably because they have like 3 voice actors.
I don't know. I think it entirely depends on how much leniency you're like willing to give, because one thing that I've noticed with a lot of our conversations when we're like comparing our opinions on things like this is that I tend to give a lot more leniency when it comes to stuff like this, because personally I feel like I'm kind of more so just trying to you got fucking decked, kid.
Oh no, the friends.
Like I'm more so just trying to like enjoy it and play it, whereas I think you're being more critical about it. And this might just be your amazing writer roots coming out. But
there are some quite interesting stories in Skyrim.
There are, like the
fuck me, dude. Give me a second to like
use the spear.
I want to collect the loot before the next fucker shows up. You do not do mid-combat looting, Ty.
You fucking do, you little bitch.
It's the royal you I was discussing there.
You're part of the royal you.
No, I'm not. I am the exception. I'm special.
You're Prince Hagrid, or whatever his name is.
What?
The Prince Henry, or whatever shit it is. You know, the dude that's no longer, like...
Right.
Shit with the Queen.
Yeah.
He's no longer fucking his
Prince
grandma.
Hagrid. I got very confused.
Would those barrels not have anything in them?
Possibly more enemies. When I broke them before, they had enemies in them.
Are you not wanting more loot from the enemies?
I don't think they drop anything worthwhile, but I can kill them after the fact. It's not like it's gonna chuck me out of here in a minute.
No, I'm just, like, you know.
What's up, fuckers?
See, this is another thing that I've noticed during games, is that you spend a lot of time, like, just skipping shit. Like, you just run past people, whereas...
Oh,
like,
shit, this fucker.
I don't even think about it. I literally just, like, I see an enemy and I'm like, you know what, I gotta hit that, you know? So every time I'm walking down the streets, I'm like, that's a thick-ass boy.
Well, that's the thing. With Zelda games... like, the reason I skip through it so much is because, like, it's very cut and dry, same shit.
Well, it's not even... I think it's, like, most games we play, but I think it's just the difference in the way that we play it. It's not like... I'm not saying that your way of playing it is inferior. It's just that, like, I don't know, I just do a lot of just more mindless playing of the game.
Play of the game.
I also get a lot more play of the games.
I mean, yeah, probably. Definitely, in fact.
Back when we actually used to play RIP Overwatch.
Yep. Bootlickers! That's not actually...
Actually, we were talking about that before. Like, are we, like... Were we ever going to return to Overwatch?
Maybe. I don't want to pay for the new content, though. That's the thing.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Oh.
The PvE shit.
Oh, you mean Overwatch 2?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay, no, I know about that. Okay.
I don't know how much is in that, though.
I think that would be really... I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Do you know if it's going to be a,
Whoa!
He was a fucking hippy-hoppy boy. Is it going to be, like, constantly updated like they are doing with Overwatch? Or is it going to be, like, you know, they've made a campaign, they release it, and it gets maybe, like, minor bug updates?
I don't know. I think it'll be its own thing.
Well, do you think that they'll...
I need to mute my phone.
Do you think that they'll stop doing Overwatch updates when they do Overwatch 2? Actually, no, because Overwatch 2 is just PvE, right? And Overwatch itself is like it's going to be, well, it's I think a kind of esports game. I mean, I know it's a kind of esports game, but like I think they're trying to keep pushing it as an esports game.
Yeah. Unlike Rocket League's, because like they got bought by Epic or something. Yeah, they got bought by Epic and they was like, oh, no, it's okay. We'll still be on Steam. We'll still be updating and all that. They've just dropped support for Mac and Linux.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a very, very not good thing to do in this day and age.
Yeah. Have you heard of the new Mac, like potential Mac gaming PC?
I have not.
So there's been...
Can it do EXEs?
There's been leaks of what is going to be a release of like a Mac gaming PC, where it's essentially just going to be like a normal Mac, but more like, you know, more probably geared towards gaming stuff. But then also, because of the complete lack of Mac gaming support, there's been people talking about the fact that they're potentially going to do things to like maybe partner up with Steam, for example, to make more Steam games available on Mac.
That would be good. Like they've got like Linux and Proton is a thing for that, but like the other way around, it's kind of getting shafted. All right, we'll continue this conversation in the next episode because this is going too long.
This is a pretty this is like a 7, 8
Chunky.
inch fucking episode.
Chunky boy.